Hello, and welcome to a new episode of New Ways of Being. And today, the Council of Highly Evolved Beings has a new message that they would like to share. So I am going to bring them in as soon as I can shift into a full receiving state. Hello, all, and welcome. This is the Council of Highly Evolved Beings, and we have a new message that we would like to share with you. We know that times are a bit topsy-turvy and changing and upsetting there on planet Earth. So we would like to begin by reminding you that your level of consciousness, your state of consciousness is everything. It determines how you will respond to good news and bad news and upsetting things in the world. So always seek to shift to raise your consciousness to that of love, unconditional love. When you do that, it allows you to shift away from stress and upset. And it's, of course, the more that you are in a full state of love, the more that will be true. So please remember to do that. Raising your consciousness is so powerful. Now, today, we would like to talk more about love and a few other things that we think are quite important for you to be reminded of. Now, you may or may not understand how powerful and important love is in the universe. There is a vast flow of subtle energy that fills the universe. And that subtle energy reflects the one consciousness of the universe, which you may call God. And it is always filled with love. So if you open to love, or if you open to receive energy from the universe, energy that might help you with anything in your life, you will receive energy, and that energy is also love, pure, unconditional love from the universe itself, from the one consciousness that governs the universe. Love is that which makes the universe go round. It is the enabler of life. Because when you are in a state of love, you are in a powerful state of consciousness. You are in a state of receiving good that is coming to you. You are in a state of receiving source energy, and all creation is driven by source energy. Source energy is often thought of as the creative power of the universe, but it is all much the same. Source energy is love, and love creates just as source energy does. Love is powerful. Love is what, when you want to create something in your life, to bring something into existence in yourself or in your life, that whatever that thing is that you want to create, that is something that you love. That is why you want to create it. You want to bring it into existence more in your life. It is something that you love. So you can begin to see that love is this very powerful force, very powerful process of creating and being in the world. Always choose love. Love is a great enabler. And love is also that which holds the universe together. Love is an attractive force. It is that which you want more of. We know that when humans are asked what they would like more of in their life, love is almost always near the top of their list of anything that they might name. So remember the importance of love. It is a creative force. If you hold love in your heart for that which you would like to experience more in your life, whether that is love from another person, whether that is money or abundance, whether that is something that you would desire to experience more of, more joy, more fun, more laughter, a better job, more fulfillment in what you do to make a living. Love is always something that will help you, that you can use. So the state of love is not the same as the emotion of love, but it is somewhat related in that if you shift your consciousness to love, to being more loving in the world, you will often feel the same emotion that you think of in terms of romantic love. But raising your consciousness is what enables you to shift and become a more powerful creator to shift and appreciate life more, to feel better about what is happening in your life. So, love is so powerful. Always choose love. Now, we would also like to spend some time talking about raising your energy and your vibration. Many of you have heard that in order to raise yourself to a higher level of consciousness, one way of doing that is by raising your energy or your vibrational frequency. Now, you may or may not know how to do that. And actually, holding love in your heart and radiating it out to the world around you is one of the best ways of raising your vibrational frequency. That is the same thing as saying raising your energy. Now, that is raising your subtle energy. It's not the same as necessarily as your physical energy, but sometimes they are connected. So know that that is one powerful way of being, of raising your vibration. There are other ways. Crystals, such as the one that Raymond is holding right now, can help you raise your energy or your vibration. Some specific crystals have higher vibrational levels than others. So it's good to learn about that as a way of raising your vibration. But there are other ways. You can simply intend to raise your vibrational energy at any given time. And you can even imagine higher energy flowing into your body. So here is a short little exercise that you can do. Imagine, now we may have talked about this once before, but it has been some time. So we're just going to remind you of it again right now. Imagine that there is a ball of golden light above your head, just a few inches above your head. And it is a ball of pure energy. You can imagine it to be whatever size feels right to you. And you know that it is now above your head and it is pulsing with energy. And so you open and allow that ball of energy to flow downward slowly into your body and move through your body as you would wish. To keep it simple, just imagine it flowing downward into your head, and you will feel it, that vibrational energy in your head. And if you allow it to flow on down through your throat, you will feel it there. And you will feel it raising your sense of energy in your body as it continues to move downward. Now allow it to flow down and center on your heart center, and feel it there, vibrating outward to your whole body. If you want to, you can imagine it expanding and filling, getting bigger and bigger until your whole body is in that ball of energy. Feel it pulsing with energy and feel growing love in your heart center as it does so. It is like it is charging you with this energetic power of love. It is expansive. It feels good. It is almost like getting a massage, a whole body massage that is happening all at once. And it feels very good. And now imagine it to be increasing its energy state, its vibrational frequency. It is raising your vibration even higher. And you feel a more powerful love filling you as it grows in power and vibration. And now allow it to expand it and raise its energy even more. You feel it filling the space around you even more. And you have this great sense of energy and love protecting you and holding you and helping you know that things will be all right. Whatever has been happening around you or in the world, or whatever worries that you have been having, or fears that you might have had, let them be carried away now by that light as it flows outward and expands and slowly will leave you behind, but feeling like you are renewed, energized, empowered. Now, you can do this energy exercise whenever you would like, whenever you are able. You might choose to do it once a day, in the morning or in the evening, whichever works for you. But know that when you imagine pulling energy into you, or imagine it as being in a ball of energy above you, You are calling that energy in from the universe. It is not just something that's in your so-called imagination. Your imagination actually is quite powerful, and the universe is filled with subtle energy, and it responds to your asking for the energy, summoning forth the energy to you in whatever form. You can imagine it having different colors or flowing around you in different ways. So know that these energy exercises, yes, they exercise your imagination, but they summon forth energy and vibrational increase for you. And so that is something that you can use at any time. It is a wonderful thing. It is something that can um, help you overcome, if you are feeling overwhelmed with stress or anxiety or fear for any reason, or if you are feeling the results of some trauma, you are feeling hurt or angry or anything that might be going on with you, know that this is a very powerful exercise that you can do, and it will help you clear out that that emotional state um, that does not feel good. And it is very empowering. It helps you feel different, and you can ask to feel empowered to be different, to feel different, or to do something different in your life. This energy, this subtle energy of the universe is available to you. Most people are not aware of it. Know that Raymond offers a course that teaches how to use subtle energy. That's one resource, but just doing what we described is very powerful and may well be sufficient to help you deal with difficulties, and especially negative emotions or feeling inadequate or unable to deal with something in your life. That exercise, that energy exercise, will help you. Now, you will notice that it also involved love, and that is quite important in the process because love, you know what love feels like. You instinctively know what love feels like. And so, using energy and love in this way is one of the most powerful tools that you can use. It can help you change your life. It is that powerful. Now, the council would like to share something else with you as well. Pardon me. Know that you are part of the one universal consciousness that fills the universe. This is something quite important. One consciousness that we have talked about before, we have said, is that which is the power and the intelligence of the whole universe. It is that which religions call God. Now, you are part of the one consciousness. Everything is within the one consciousness. And so you are part of the divine. You are a part of God. That, that infinite loving power, that consciousness, that awareness that empowers the whole universe is within you. You are it. And it is one of the most important things, and in fact, this is what awakening is all about, is to come to know that you are an expression of the divine. You are not the whole of the divine, but you are an expression of the divine. You are filled with the divine. You are filled with that divineness, that godness, that power that makes everything in the universe happen. And so to know that that power is within you is so important. Most people have been taught in one way or another that they know that you are not a part of God, but that is mistaken. Religions have what they think is a very good reason to teach that you are separate from God, but that is a mistake. You are filled with God. Now, you do not have the full power of God. You have creative power within you. And so it is good to know that you are an individuation of the divine. You are part of the divine. You are filled with the divine. And the divine creative power is there, always available for you. Now, it takes some guidance and understanding to learn how to use that power, but that is what awakening is. Awakening is awakening to the fact that you are a part of the divine, that the divine fills you, that the divine is available to you. And you can ask for divine guidance at any time. Isn't that incredibly empowering just to know that? You are not this creature that was created in the world and abandoned. You are a part of the divine. You are a part of the one consciousness that fills the universe. And so the potential is there within you. to create what you would love to create in your life. It helps to learn how to relate to energy in different ways and to relate to consciousness and awareness in different ways. And by the way, just to be clear, consciousness is awareness. Consciousness is not thought or thinking per se. Thought or thinking can be used as a tool, but it is not what we're talking about when we speak of one universal consciousness. One universal consciousness is universal awareness. Awareness of, well, that awareness can be directed to whatever you want to give attention to. So it can be awareness of your breathing or your own inner body, or it can be awareness that you have divine resources available to you if you can learn to open to those and to receive them. So opening and allowing are a part of that process of learning to receive and to use those inner resources. It can be wisdom that you can tap into, or it can be guidance in terms of things that you should know or actions that you should take. So this does take, there is a learning process involved. But once you know that you have this all-powerful resource within you, you can begin to shift to open and allow yourself to know that inner resource and to use that inner resource. And you can open and allow source energy to help you. You can allow it to serve you and guide you. There is so much to knowing that you are a part of this living, creative universe that is all around you. It fills the universe. It fills the world that you are on physically. And so it is so good to know that this is something that you can learn to tap into. And you can begin to do that just by begin by doing that energy and love exercise. It helps you open to the flow of source energy and to the power of source energy. Source energy is what enables all creation to be possible. Whether you are just creating a feeling of love and goodness within yourself, or whether you are creating something outside of yourself that is bigger and better. You might begin to create a new life for yourself and imagine yourself using your innate skills and capabilities that you know you have to help you create the life that you would love to create and experience. So this is all goodness that we would suggest that you experiment with and that you come to know and use. Now we can and will talk in future messages more about this, but let's do one more thing today that will help you. And we invite you to know that you are part of the divine, that the divine is all around you. Feel this. Open your open yourself to feeling the divine within you and all around you. It is a field of beingness that is you. You are, we hope you know by now, that you are not just a body, a physical body. You are, in your essence, you are this consciousness, this energy, this beingness that is always with you. And you can open to allow yourself to feel your own beingness. It is the life force that fills your body. It is the life force that fills your awareness. When you feel your own beingness, you know that you exist. And as you feel yourself here on earth, you know you are a physical being on earth with a body, but you are more than that. You are the awareness, the consciousness, the beingness that is you. And you may feel that as being within your body, but in actuality, it surrounds your body as well. It is your soul, and your soul is always with you, and it surrounds your body. And so you might, as you feel into that, you might begin to sense that higher self that you are. Your personal self, your ego, is not your whole self. It is something that is created by mental process, by what you think. And so that is what ego is. But your soul is all of you. Your soul is your essence. And it helps you relate to your physical body, but always know that your body is something you have. It is not what you are. So feel that beingness that you are. Practice feeling and knowing your beingness as often as you can, at least once a day. If you do meditation, you can choose to be aware of your beingness and feel that that beingness that is within you and around you. And knowing that the beingness is your essence, not your body, is one of the most important things for you to know. Feel it. Reach out with your field of energy and feel it. You can, if you choose to, you can pull it in closer to you, or you can let your field of energy expand so that you feel bigger than your physical body. You can feel a power within that field of energy that feels more powerful. So just exploring into that knowing that your essence is a divine being, it is awareness. Normally, as a physical being, you might, if you pay attention to your awareness, you might be aware that you're primarily being aware of what you are experiencing. And that is mostly sensory information. You are experiencing if what you see or what you hear or what you feel or taste or smell. And you can also sense into an inner knowing, especially if you put your attention in your heart area. You can sense an inner knowing that is a part of your essence. And that is much the same as intuition. You can open and allow yourself to receive divine guidance. You might feel it within your body as a gut feeling or a heart feeling in your heart space of something being right or wrong if you're holding your attention about some decision or choice. But relating to that beingness that is your essence is also something that is very important to begin to get familiar with. And so we are suggesting that begin to get familiar with that beingness that you are. And you may feel many different feelings. You can explore into those over time and can come to know more about what those feelings are and what they are telling you. But come to know your beingness, your divine beingness. That is the message for today. And with that, we conclude this message today. But know that we, the council, care for you and will continue to share our wisdom and knowledge with you.